This is anyone's game tonight.
There he is, man.
Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy Lud on the track. If you haven't been seeing what MP been doing, you need to. Boss level work, MVP level.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And checking out some numbers for Royce O'Neal.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Connect out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's the eraser in at the 1 spot. And for Oklahoma City, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. And there's certainly an added challenge, right, Clark, in the second game of a back-to-back.
And you always wonder in that case, could fatigue play a role in deciding this game? You know, back-to-backs are hard, but there's no excuses. Everybody has to play them, so you deal with it and make the most of it.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Here's the eraser. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. Drummond a screen from deep. Reeves. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Reeves punches that one home, showing off the athleticism.
Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Holmgren in the corner. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call will be against Dalton Connect. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded close. It's good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's the eraser. To the paint. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Here's Reeves after the made shot from the eraser.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Dort. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Oklahoma City moving it around. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Vanderbilt with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. 2 points, that one goes.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Top of the key, Hartenstein. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Lakers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Vanderbilt misses.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
It's all about effort with Dort. He's had nothing handed to him. When he wants something, this man takes it. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander following the 3 from the eraser. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And so it's the Lakers with it after the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. Drummond.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Los Angeles. Down low, shot to stop the run. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Reeves against Dort. Here's the eraser. From outside, off the mark. Thunder trailing by 13. Dort kicks to Williams. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Connect with a walk and again for 3.
And his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Drummond with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The eraser shot's good. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Here's Reeves after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the eraser. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. The eraser shot's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Against Miami, he was really on his game.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Lakers?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for George.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Again, Los Angeles.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Lakers leading by 18. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's the eraser. Now Drummond. He's defended by Hartenstein. Here's the eraser. He's got 11. Hits it from three-point range. The eraser's got 14.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And it's Connect in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thunder trailing by 18. Wallace with the ball. Defended by Reeves. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The tray. And it's Austin Reeves with the three. He's got 10.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off. Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
To the wing right side. Here's the eraser. The Lakers rebound. There's the triple. And another three for the Lakers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the Lakers have possession. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive. You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Here's the eraser. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Drills it from outside.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And the three off target. Here's the eraser. He's got 20. Shoots the three. And another three for the Lakers.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Here's the eraser. 23 points in the game. From deep, Reeves. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Reeves outside. Trying to get open is Hartenstein. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 15 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Reeves against Wallace. Nobody near Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
They've been sensational on the back.
Go get him, MP. Your time.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. We've got Lou Dort. Jalen Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Hachimura in at the center. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Williams. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Here's Connect. Connects from three-point range. 8 points for him.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
LA's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the eraser in the last matchup against Milwaukee was outstanding. He finished with 64 points and a triple-double for all that effort. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Thunder making the shot.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Here's Wallace. Outside, Dort. Over in the corner, Williams. Dort with a screen for Williams. Rebound, the Lakers. The Erasers got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here is Williams. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Hachimura setting the pick for Wallace. And it's off from three-point range.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Pass to Connect. Six to shoot. Here's the eraser. The three ball. Traps in the tray. The eraser's got 28.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Vanderbilt's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Hachimura. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Here's the eraser. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Williams following the bucket by the Lakers. It's tipped. Hachimura finds Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dort's got 8.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he...
Good! Another from 3.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by the Eraser. The Eraser's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Vanderbilt, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
For Los Angeles, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. That one is off. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in, and he sinks the second. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Thunder shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Here's the Eraser. He's got 32. Over in the corner, Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 14 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team. You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's the Eraser. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Fires it up. And again, it's the Lakers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so here is Oklahoma City. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24 points.
He's now matched his three-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Pass to Drummond. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's the Eraser. 5 on the clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Luka won't take three-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Wallace against Doncic. Goes up on the block, and there's another one for the Lakers.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
Now, here's Doncic. 21 points in the game. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. 23 points in the game.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander from the wing. Misses off the left iron. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the three ball is good. Doncic has got 26.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Doncic. To end the run, on the slam dunk by Wallace.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
So it's the Thunder now, following the three by the Lakers. Outside Williams, pass to Wallace. The three. Williams can't hit.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
And here is Vanderbilt. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Los Angeles on top, running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
Changing focus now to that first half, a brutal game so far for the Thunder.
The big reason they're getting washed out, it's been raining threes.
But they didn't know this was coming? They didn't watch the film? Read the scouting report? Come on, man.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by the eraser.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got the eraser. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Lakers with it. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Reeves the pass to the eraser. Back to Reeves. 5 to shoot. Here's the three. He's still out. Now he is 9 of 10.
Things are clicking. Reeves in a groove, and he knows he doesn't need to slow down. Keep it coming.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Dagnall said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. But he paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, he certainly will.
I agree. David, he is fearless. Here's Holmgren. after the made shot from the eraser. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the Lakers. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And of course, Oklahoma City, just a few spots below there.
And you know, for the Lakers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here's the eraser. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now, here's Dort. 8 points for him. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 8 points.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Connect. Banked in off the glass.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And there's the call on the eraser. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. Pass to Holmgren. Poke loose. On the wing, Reeves. Defended by Dort. The shot by the eraser. No good. The Thunder shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. It's Dort on the wing. Outside Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Back to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Reeves. Dort misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Driving the lane. Here's the eraser. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. The eraser's got 42 in the game. Thunder have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Here's Holmgren. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The eraser passes to Vanderbilt. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And there's the call on the eraser. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Carter out there with Case and Wallace. And it's Hachimura in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And here's Carter following the 3 from the eraser. Hachimura setting the pick for Wallace. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Off target from 3-point range. And Los Angeles guys shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Wallace after Luka Doncic's bucket, and the shot goes in.
Going on the attack, working his way into a nice shot.
Outside, James. Pass to the eraser. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Pass to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Now Hachimura. Williams for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Erasers got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Inside, O'Neal. Here's the eraser. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. The Erasers got 47 points.
Boy, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Williams attacking. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And the first one at the line is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
So he gets them both. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
Williams for three, and again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. O'Neal dishes to Doncic, and he makes that one. Doncic has got 44.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
For the three, Wallace, good.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
The eraser passes to Finney-Smith. Here's the eraser. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Williams against O'Neal. Williams attacking, lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 12 points in just the second half.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Finney-Smith finds Doncic. To the inside. And got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And it seems each season more things can be.
All right, MP. Let's close this one out.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Hartenstein can't get it to go. The Lakers controlling the game. Here's the eraser. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Now, here's Dort. D right on him. Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Here's the eraser. And, yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. The Thunder with another miss.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Payne. And another basket for the Lakers.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Holmgren. Back to Dort, and it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Payne with it. Pass to the eraser. There's the three. And good. He hits it again.
And what's another 60 burger to him? I mean, you can almost expect it from him at this point.
And he is now within distance of the most 60-point games in a single season. He could do it.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Here's the eraser. Hits it again. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Dort passes to Hartenstein. Back to Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a three. Dort misses.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
To the middle. Here's the eraser, defended by Dort. The eraser. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and he'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we've watched this team play.
And I felt like by making those sharp in-game adjustments, they've really taken control of this season series now. This win will move them to 2-0 on the season with 2 left to play against the Thunder.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the eraser.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Count that one for Dort.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Here's Stevens. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Hartenstein. The rebound by the eraser. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.
I hate the Spurs. Make sure you win tonight or it's a long flight home.